video is about building a great career, right? Why do you have to invest your time, effort, learning, and everything with us so you build a great career for yourself, right? See, it's very important to be a specialist in something. I mean, you might start your career as an Android developer, iOS developer, or Java developer, whatever that is, right? So it's not just about doing that work that was assigned to you. Hey, you need to develop this iOS app, or you need to develop this Android app, or you need to develop this web application, or whatever that is, right? It's not just doing that. It's about understanding everything thoroughly end to end. Questioning every single thing. Hey, why is this being done this way? What is the real problem that I'm solving? Why cannot I do it in some other way? Why does the specification say that I have to do it this way, right? So when you start questioning, analyzing, discussing, debating, and not only that, on top of it, go and do your own research to learn, what is the problem you're solving? Why are you solving it this fashion, right? So when you do that, you understand this everything from beginning to end. So then what happens is, as you ask more questions, as you start to understand the problem you're solving, as you start to look at things from an end user perspective, right? From a problem solving perspective, then you start to learn the industry, right? A great career is not, you go spend 3 years in supply chain and then 4 years in healthcare and then 2 years in, finance, right? It's not like that. You always build, you build your expertise in something and then leverage that and then build on top of it, right? That complements everything, and collectively it's a much bigger asset for you from a career perspective, a knowledge-based skill set, whatever, you establish that expertise and specialization in that chosen field, right? For example, what I did was I started as a developer, and I spent, first 3-4 years just, doing hardcore developing. And then when I went to a distribution center to, support a goal, that's when I got so excited. I absolutely fell in love with the distribution center, all the challenges that they face, all the process improvements and the problems they solve on the floor, right? Shipping these boxes, shipping these loads, and shipping these pallets and all that. So then what I did was I spent the next 3-4 years learning functionally all the things that happen in supply chain, focused on distribution. Then eventually I became an expert in that supply chain distribution, not only from a functional perspective but also from a technical perspective, where I could get in front of customers and do end-to-end WMS design, right? Warehouse management systems design. So then I kept on doing this at least for 30 clients, and then I saw, oh my God, everybody is having the same problem. Then I saw a major gap in the industry. That's when I started Smart Gladiator. So like that, if you build your career, right? If you build your career, you get to eventually establish yourself as a specialist and expert in that, not only in within your employer, but across that industry, right? Then everybody recognizes you. So that's how you build your career. For example, if you look at how your career progresses, right? You will start as a technical expert. It could be an Android development or iOS development or Java development, or it could be an accountant, or it could be a sales guy. So as an individual, you're contributing to the bottom line of the company, right? You're doing this work and building that expertise. So you will spend 3 to 4 years like that first, and then you will, at the end of 3-4 years, you'll be an expert in that Android development or iOS development. Then what will happen is you will spend the next 3-4 years. It could be 2, 3, 4 years, depending on the level of the size of the company and the level of the engagement you have with your end users and customers, or you work more closely with the people that actually use your system, or that is actually solving the problem, right? So when you do that, the next 3-4 years, what you would do is you would work as a solution provider. So you learned all this Android skill set or iOS skill set. With that, you're providing solution to your end user, or a person that actually has that problem, or a business analyst that's solving that problem for the customer, right? So when you do that, you get really good at that. So when now you've spent 6-7 years not only building expertise in that Android or iOS, and you're also a solution provider. So that means you're able to communicate clearly, you're able to understand the problems clearly, you're able to explain why your solution is better, and able to persuade people towards your ideas and things like that. And then what happens is, then wow, your boss, obviously everybody's noticing all the progress you're making. Then they make you a team leader, and then they ask you to teach, right? Mentor the newcomers, the newbies, the young employees that come, and they want to make more people like yourself. So, obviously we can help more people in the industry, right? So then you'll spend next 3-4 years. So now your switch happens, right? You've been all along you've been an individual contributor. Now you got to make another individual better. You got to help another individual. You got to mentor. So that's a completely different skill set. So then you spend the next 3-4 years mentoring this person or multiple people as a team leader, right? And then what happens after 3-4 years? So now you spend 9-10 years doing all this. Now you're the master. Not only you know how to get the work done, but also you can inspire and motivate and energize other people to get the work done like how you did before. And now you can be a manager, which means you own all these people under your wings, and you make sure their performance is great, and they take care of the customers, and they do a great job. And also you have a P&L responsibility, right? Profit and loss. You have some kind of a budget and all that. So that's how your career progresses. So when you know this, hey, this is how my career is going to progress, and this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm excited about, then you build a much better career for yourself. That's what we foster in our organization, right? So these are things that you will learn, and you will get to be part of, and you will enjoy, right? Not just it's a very fulfilling experience when you build that amazing career for yourself, and then wow, after 10 years, look at where I am. It's very a great feeling to see that how you progressed, and not only from obviously you got to make money and all that, but on top of it, and the fulfillment that comes out of helping people in the industry. So that's what you'll be doing with our organization. That's another reason why you have to invest your career with Smart Gladiator. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and would love to.